YouTube, what's good? XhiaGaming here, and welcome back to another episode of the Game Lounge podcast, the final one for 2022. Rocking with me today, as always, is my twin co-host with the most. Can I get your opening statement, Ina?
Hello, welcome to the final show of the Year of Our Lord. Please expect maybe 2 shows next year. God bless. See you next year.
This is our best year yet.
So true, so true.
This has been a good year for content. This is the Game of the Year award announcements recap special that we're going through. So just basically running through all the awards that were given out at the Game Awards and seeing how well we did at predicting certain awards. I've had a couple spoiled for me in terms of just like whatever. I think it was like Game of the Year was spoiled for me, and I think Best Performance. But apart from that, I'm going in here completely blind. So,
me too.
Yeah, as you can probably tell if you're watching Ina's stream, we are starting off with the Best Esports Game. So to cover it off, so everyone's aware of who the contenders were, we had Counter-Strike Go, Dota 2, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Valorant, with the winner being Valorant. What do we think?
I think I got that right. I'm giving myself a point.
I think
I had that. I'm pretty sure I said it would either be Valor or League, but I went with Valor.
I think I was the same too.
I think we both went Valor, right?
Yeah, I think this was like a unanimous decision between the two of us that Valor would probably walk away with this. So I'm pretty happy with that, because I think kind of similar to the indies category where they just chop and change. Sorry, no, not indies. The best ongoing game. It just kind of chop and changes throughout the years. So pretty happy to see Valorant walk away with this one, as we kind of discussed in the predictions video. Had a pretty big year in terms of esports and continuous support. So I'm happy with that one. No real surprises, I guess, from you on this one either?
No, not really, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of what I expected. Like, Valor kind of like popped off pretty hard this year, so...
Yeah,
I don't know. Kind of what I expected.
Yeah, I think so too. Alrighty. I think we might move on to most anticipated game for 2023. So this is all the different games that are, or the top 5 that they think are coming out for next year, with Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I think we kind of were split on this one to a degree of thinking if it was going to be crowd vote or critic vote. And I think it's gone the way of critic with Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. So a couple of other good options on there, but yeah.
I think we both still got this one right as well. I think we both said Legend of Zelda would win here.
Yeah, I think
just because it has a much. I said I wanted Starfield to win because that's my personal one. But
yes,
Legend of Zelda has so much more broader appeal, and it's an established franchise and stuff. So
agreed.
Checks out.
Yeah, I think it was a kind of a 2-horse race here between Starfield and Legend of Zelda. So happy to see that one take it out. Very, very happy indeed. Yeah, I think kind of blitzing through these, but that's good. Next up was the best adaptation. So this was anything from like a movie or a TV show or something that's extended the life of the game beyond what it was. So we had Uncharted the movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 the movie, The Cuphead show, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and Arcane League of Legends. Personally, mine was, I think, like, I wanted it to win, was the Cuphead show, just because we've been really enjoying that one on the couch and that sort of thing. But I think realistically it was between Arcane, the League of Legends series, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I personally really liked Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and I think that was the one that held my vote.
I Edge Runners was my favorite, but I said Arcane would win.
Yeah.
and Arcane did in fact win.
Arcane did in fact win.
I mean, both incredible shows, but yeah, there's definitely a much broader appeal, I think, for a casual viewer for the League art style as well than just traditional anime, which I think turns off a lot of casual people who don't really like that art style.
Yeah, it is very like a niche like manga style where if you're kind of gonna pick it or you're not. I think if you're a casual viewer, whereas just the art style for Arcane, the League of Legends series looks much more, I'd say, inviting to a casual viewer.
I would say so. Yeah.
So yeah,
it's very nice.
Probably took away both the panel and what do you call them? User vote?
Yep.
Something like that.
Fan vote?
Fan vote, that's the one. Cool. Moving on to the best debut indie. Once we reached the end of this list, we realized who would take this away, but up against it was Neon White, Norco, only 2% fat, Tunic, Vampire Survivors, and Stray. And without any surprises, really, Stray has taken the best debut indie.
I can't believe they beat out the game of the generation, Vampire Survivors. Because that's who I wanted to win, but I said Stray would win.
Yeah. I think, once we reached the end of our predictions and realized it was a nominee for Game of the Year, I think that was game over for Vampire Survivors. They were out without a chance.
It's big sad.
But yes.
But, oh well, Stray's good.
Yeah.
Stray's good. I mean, we'll get to that Game of the Year category later, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy with Stray. I still got to go through and do my speedrun trophy for that one to finish it off, so we'll be going back to that relatively soon. But there you go. Next up, we had Best Content Creator of... Oh, we skipped that, didn't we? We skipped Content Creator of the Year. But it was Ludwig.
Did we?
Yeah. Or did we skip it?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh.
If we didn't, I would have picked Ludwig or Nibelian. And it should have gone to Nibelian then.
It was Ludwig.
Rest in peace, Nibelian.
He did?
No, he just left Twitter, which is where his like normal content was.
Oh, he left Twitter?
Yep.
Damn. Cheers, Elon. Cool. I guess we'll move on to Best Multiplayer. So, in the running for this one was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiversus, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. From memory, I think I had Multiversus, but really wanted TMNT to win. Turns out, neither of them won. It was Splatoon 3.
I don't even remember who I picked. I don't recall.
I think we semi-voted for Call of Duty thinking that it would go fan vote, but that game has been abysmal.
Yeah, this might have to be. I'll check in later.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what I would have said here. Probably I would have just thrown this to I hoped TMNT won.
Yeah.
Would be. I probably said that as just like a hope vote because I don't know. This is such a hard category to push because it's so weak. This is such a weak category. But anyway,
because I think I also think once we pass like a certain point on this, Splatoon 3 was like one of the only Nintendo games nominated in the categories.
That's true.
So
that is true.
I think they could have like maybe given it as like a sympathy Nintendo vote to bring them in. There's a nice one.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Best sports racing game.
Did it go to Gran Turismo?
It did go to Gran Turismo 7.
It did go to Gran Turismo. That's another point for the boy.
Yeah, I can't believe that. It went because I was like, it's going to go
we
racing
were hoping
sim.
Ollie Ollie World.
Yeah, I wanted Ollie Ollie World. Just because it's like not even an esports or a racing sim. But also the fact that like Gran Turismo has taken it out when last year it was what's the
Horizon?
Yeah,
Forza.
Forza, yeah. Yeah, Forza took it from Xbox. So if you want to win a best sports racing game, just create a good car game, apparently. Yeah. Good to see FIFA and NBA 2K didn't take that one out. Happy with that.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, an F122 garbage game. So disappointing for Oli Oli World, but what can you do?
That is true. What can you do?
Next up, we have the Best Sim Strategy. The nominees for this one were Dune Spice Wars, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Total War Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3. I think I was a no vote on this one, but I did want Dune Spice Wars to kind of take it out. But
I think I got a point here. I think I said Mario and Rabbids.
yeah, I think I think I put you in the 2 Point Campus bucket, thinking that you'd go 2 Point.
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I would have said Mario.
Yeah,
but no, that might have to be a check.
That's a check-in. That's a good.
That's a check-in.
Happy with Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Have you played it yet?
I have not.
Have not.
I have not.
Ooh, I've seen so much advertising for that one, but damn. All right.
Classic Ubisoft game.
Yeah, classic Ubisoft game. Next category we have up is Best Family. This was the Nintendo dominant one. So we had Kirby and the Forgotten Land, You Wouldn't Suck a Car, Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3.
Yes, faith paid off here. Yes. Because I said Kirby, because that was an amazing game.
I think I voted
for
Nintendo Switch Sports here, from memory.
And that's the craziest thing of all time.
Because I just
yes,
went on
dude, so happy.
I just went on the category for the best game appropriate for family play.
Dude, let's go, bro. I'm so happy Kirby won something, dude. Feels good, man. What a good video game.
He's got power pose for winning that one. He had his victory pose
dude,
already.
Come on. I mean, the guy literally sucked the car. He deserved the W.
It's true. There's nothing he wouldn't suck.
True. That's right.
Well done, Kirby. Congratulations. That's a good one. And surprisingly, the next category, Best Fighting. DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, The King of Fighters 15, Multiverses, and Sifu. I'm so shocked Multiverses took it over Sifu.
Really? I think... Didn't we both double back onto the fact we thought Multiverses would win? I said I hope Sifu wins it, even though it makes no sense because it's not online.
Yeah.
But I swear we both double backed onto Multiverses winning this.
Maybe we did. Because
I can't remember completely, but
I don't remember if I think I wanted Sifu to win it, but I think I may have said Multiverses. Because I thought
that's
it
what
may.
I think too.
I thought it would have taken out Best Multiplayer over Best Fighter at the time.
Interesting. Anyway, Multiverses won. Shaggy's unrivaled energy has pulled it through.
This is true. Best
excellent
RPG. So we've got Live a Live.
Oh my god.
AKA Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Elden Ring. And surprise, surprise.
Yes. I think we can both give ourselves a point here. I'm pretty sure we both said Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring, and I think secondary vote was Xenoblade.
Yeah. For RPG, the second closest probably would have been Xeno.
Yeah.
From what I've heard. From what I've heard.
Yeah, Elden Ring. Not surprised that it's taken out best RPG.
Not at all.
Not at all. Congrats from Software Bandai Namco.
That's right.
Best action adventure: A Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic. And
Another
think,
3 point.
yeah, another 3 point with God of War Ragnarok, to the surprise of no one. I think that's an easy dub for the team at Sony Santa Monica.
Isn't it funny though that Elden Ring isn't in this category?
Yeah, you'd think it would be, because it's easily like fits the description of the best action adventure.
It has
game combining
action,
combat. It has traversal, and it has problem
puzzles.
solving.
Yeah, we didn't get a look in here, but anyway,
it's kind of weird how the panel decides on what gets a vote and what doesn't in each category, because it seems like they kind of throw it together. It's like, well, you've been nominated in too many of the same category. We're going to give someone else a chance.
But yep, makes sense. God of War wins here.
Yeah,
No real other competition in there.
definitely not. Best action game:
Let's go.
Bayo 3, Call of Duty,
Another point for me.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. Yeah, I think you went Bayo, and I think I may have gone Sifu here. Or maybe
Yes.
I
I don't recall you also going Bayo.
No, I don't think so. Which means we've now passed the point of Sifu or TMNT winning any possible awards at this show.
No.
Which is devastating.
Oh. Cool, they got a look in there. It's always cool.
Yeah, because I think that's it's going to benefit it having been on the nominees list at least, because I feel like at least people will now go check it out if they hadn't already. So it's good for gaming overall, and Neon White as well. That's a great game.
Yep.
Very nice. Bayo 3.
Bayo 3.
I think this was the one I left up to you. The best VR AR title. So we've got After the Fall, Amogus, Bone Lab, Moss Book 2, and Red Matter 2. I think you were Bone Lab?
The one I said either Bone Lab or Red Matter. But I'm glad Moss came out with it. Moss is awesome, but I just didn't think critics would have a correct opinion. I was like, nah, they're probably not going to pick Moss, so let's just play the safe two, which would be Bone Lab and Red Matter. But no, that's so awesome, that Moss Book 2 one. I'm so happy for them. Moss is really cool.
The bar for you was low, but you've exceeded all expectations, critics. Well done.
Yeah, I know. How excellent. How excellent.
I like it. Yeah, I think I threw in like an Amogus vote. But yeah, good to see it didn't walk away with that.
Thank God.
Next one up was the one that made no sense in terms of a description or what it actually provided. The innovation in accessibility. So we had As Dusk Falls, God of War Ragnarok, Return to Monkey Island, The Last of Us Part 1, and The Quarry. I vaguely remember saying The Quarry because of like the sit and watch game dynamic.
I think I said God of War or Last of Us, but I think I said Last of Us? Maybe? I can't remember. It was between the two Sony games.
Yeah.
But I just won't give myself the point on this one because I'm unsure.
Yeah, I think that's a 0 for us there. But God of War, another category win. Best community support, not to be confused with best ongoing game or title. We had Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky did not win, even after me thinking it would, having won it in the previous year. This year it's gone to Final Fantasy 14. Happy with this one, or
It's a point for me, baby.
yeah,
That's a point for me.
it's a good one.
Yeah, I expected it to go here.
Yeah, I think
Yoshi P and his team are very, very supportive of that community. So I think it only makes sense, especially like in the last year of like, yeah, kind of getting out of COVID and while doing it, I think they did a really good job.
yeah, that's a good choice. I think I picked Apex Legends in this one, so that's an L for me. Now, best mobile game, which, what the fuck? We had Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap, and Tower of Fantasy. And someone definitely got paid off here, because the winner was Marvel Snap.
That's so crazy.
I'm
pretty sure we said Genshin.
yeah, we said Genshin.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Good job, Ben Brode.
Yeah.
You did it.
whoever got paid off at that on that panel, Mr. Keeley, if you took your $50 under the table, well done. Yeah, that's a bit of a shocking one, but there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been like my fourth choice.
Yeah, I think so for me too. Next category up the rank is Best Indie. We had Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Seafood, Stray, and Tunic. And from memory, both of us went Cult of the Lamb, the Aussie special. And little to say, Stray has taken another award in this list.
Which is fine, by the way.
Yeah.
Any indie winning anything is good.
Yes.
So
This is true.
good for Blue 12 Studio.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, when you have so little home teams in this industry, when you're in Australia, you always got to root for the home team. So sad it didn't win it here. It actually had probably a very good chance, but like you said, the fact it kind of ended up in the Game of the Year list at the end probably meant Cult of the Lamb probably couldn't win this as soon as we saw that. So
yeah.
but you know, that's fine. Cult of the Lamb has won Best Indie of the Year in from other publications and stuff. So you know,
Yeah.
we still winning.
Because I think Cult of the Lamb won the Australian Game Awards this year.
Yeah, and the Golden Joystick as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
good to see it win some home awards and get some well-known recognition. But yeah, as Ina says, great to see an indie win anything. All of these are fantastic games, nothing to take away from them, but just that Stray happens to be a big one this year. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Best ongoing game.
Another point for me.
Another point for Final Fantasy XIV, taking it. So it won the best
So community
support and best ongoing. So both possible things it could have taken from similar category, it's taken out, which I'm not surprised about because the description for the two of them is really, really similar. So not shocked. And this was the one where they hot swapped out a game for another one. So yeah.
The easiest way to think about the difference is best community is the transparency and communication you have with your community, and ongoing is just literally about the content itself.
Okay, that makes sense.
So how good is the content that you dropped versus how well do you communicate with your community? That's the easiest way to describe the difference between these two.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV taking out both of them. So big year for Square with that.
Good shit, Yoshi P. Good shit.
Next up was Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. So the options here were A Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Big word. That's a $5 word.
I pick up another dub here.
Yeah, As Dusk
I wanted
Falls.
Citizen Sleeper to win, but I said I think As Dusk Falls would win it.
Yeah, because I think I was the same because we'd seen it mentioned a couple of times in the lead up to this. So, yeah, pretty cool to see that one take a win. Still haven't played that, but I know it's on Game Pass. So, over the Christmas break, it might be one that I boot up. So yeah, good to see. Best performance. This one was one of the ones that turns out it was spoiled for me. So
Easy dub.
yeah, the list of the people nominated was Horizon Forbidden West with Ashley Birch for Aloy, A Plague Tale Requiem, Charlotte McBurney, God of War Ragnarok with Christopher Judge as Kratos, Immortality with Manon Gage, and God of War Ragnarok, Sonny Suljic, who plays the son, aka Boy.
Atreus.
Yeah. So Christopher Judge has walked away with this one. I think, yeah, from everything we'd seen of him posting on socials and building hype for the game and just his performance in general and the mocap that he did to go along with it, it was an all-in performance.
I watched last night the what do you call it? The God of War Ragnarok movie, aka they just slammed all the cutscenes together.
Oh, yep.
And I just watched that because I wasn't going to play it. And yeah, I'd say he deserves it. I'd say he does a pretty good job. So
Yeah,
because I was very curious to see how it actually was before coming into this, and yeah, he out of this bunch, I would definitely say yeah.
yeah. I think
And he also walked away with probably the longest award-winning speech ever.
Oh, that's right. He got cut off too.
Yep.
So yeah, I saw that.
Rest in peace, everybody's 20 minutes.
Yeah, he. I think because he took to Twitter to say he didn't get the chance to thank his wife or something like that. And I was like, how do you do a 20-minute speech and not manage to thank like your wife? And I think it was his mum too who he might have missed. So
no, that's who he opened with.
Oh, he opened with his mum?
I want to thank my mum.
Oh, yeah. Good old Teal'c. If all you Stargate SG-1 fans.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's move on. So I will do the next one.
Yeah.
So best audio design. This was for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and Horizon Forbidden West. And I just keep staying winning, bro. I said God of War Ragnarok.
It's good. Man, it's taking out a couple in the run home. Because I think last time it was Forza with the engine sounds.
It was Forza with the engine sounds that took our best audio design last.
Yeah. So good to see it stepped up to a game that's a bit more broadened out, I guess you could say, in terms of the spectrum of audio and different sounds.
You know what is funny though? How bad do you feel being the audio designer at Polyphony? Knowing that your engine sound aren't as good as Forza's engine sounds.
This is true. Polyphony are just like looking at it like, fuck, Forza got better engine revs out of their cars. How'd they do it?
Forza stays winning, dude.
Forza stays winning. Very true. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok takes another one home, leaving Elden Ring behind.
Classic. Alright, best score and music. A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Metal Hellsinger, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I can't remember what I said for this one, actually, if I said Elden Ring or God of War. I probably said Elden Ring, so I won't take a point here.
Yeah, I think I remember you were wanting to go something else, and I think I swayed you because
I wanted Metal Hellsinger.
Yeah, I think I wanted Metal Hellsinger too, but I swayed you to Elden Ring because I was like, my guy, you've been listening to their music on Spotify in your free time.
That is true.
So
that is true.
But yes, neither of those options won. It went to God of War Ragnarok.
Yep.
So
a lot of noises, and that's what won it for.
Yep, the throat noises was
Yeah,
was the winner for this one. So
was the victor.
yeah, very
All right,
nice.
and then we had best art direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Scorn, and Stray. And this one I get a dub.
Yep.
Thank God, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. I think we were talking about
excited
Scorn.
to see Scorn.
Yeah.
We were very excited to see Scorn, but we did. I think we came to the conclusion it wouldn't win though.
Yeah, I think it was a nice to be nominated in this category.
Yes.
Because it hadn't appeared
100%.
in anything else. So
That's correct.
yeah, nice
Not
to
a
make an
dang
appearance. So and then I think, did I say Stray because I like the different characters and robots and the difference, and I kind of think
you may have said Stray actually.
I think I said Stray just because I was like, oh, it's a little bit different. It's something a bit fresh in terms of like the art style and whatnot. So I don't think I can claim a dub on this one. I think that's another L for me. To Elden Ring.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. You really do.
All right. Best narrative: A Plague Tale: Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality. And this went to another free dub. That was God of War Ragnarok.
Yep. Yeah.
By the way, a lot of people were questioning when Elden Ring was nominated for this in Best Narrative. Guys, narrative doesn't just have to be in a normal exchange of dialogue. Narrative is regarded as everything you do to build like story and lore and the world, which Elden Ring does an incredible job of.
Yes.
By the way. So yes, of course it deserves to be in Best Narrative. It's just that the narrative isn't babied to you in huge spoonfuls.
Yeah, because they have lore scattered throughout their games everywhere you look.
Yep.
So
And it's just more interpretation and reading little bits to get hints and just putting it together yourself. Whereas God of War is just a Hollywood film,
yes,
which is why I thought it would win. So
Yeah.
and that's why it did.
yeah, yeah. It's starting to seem like God of War's just taken a handful of these at this point, amassing their trophy cabinet.
Yep. Yep.
But we're getting close to the big one.
That's right. Yeah. So best game direction: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray. And goddamn, we stay winning. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
I think this was one that I did vote for Elden Ring. I was surprised to see. I remember we were surprised to see Immortality get a mention here, having not really seen anything except for the previous category. So, not surprised that one hasn't taken anything away. Stray, Horizon, God of War, Elden Ring. Yeah, crazy. And Horizon Forbidden West not winning anything up until this point either.
Not a dang thing.
Which is crazy. Like,
I don't know. To me, Horizon Forbidden West kind of seemed like a filler answer that they put in everything.
yeah.
I don't know, like, because the thing is though, it's just like I would never pick it to win any of these categories it's been.
That's all. It's also been like pretty hard competition that it's been up against. Like in everything, it's gone up against like Elden Ring, God of War, and like if you go up against those two games this year, I feel like you are doomed to fail.
Yeah, it's kind of just been a 2-game show, the entire thing.
Yep. As will be
And
seen
then
in the next category, the final category.
And then the big one.
Game of the Year.
That's right.
So we had...
And our faith, well placed.
We'll give the others a mention here just for the sake of it. We had A Plague Tale: Requiem, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Oh, and obviously the two big ones there, Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. So, if you hadn't seen it, Elden Ring was the winner and took it away, Game of the Year from Software.
No, it didn't. Bill Clinton won Game of the Year, right?
Oh, that's right. The Bill Clinton stage invader. Shout out
Dude,
Bill
I can't
Clinton.
believe Bill Clinton came in and stole the Game of the Year award. That's so crazy.
That was hilarious. I was like,
Bro, what an insane actual like brain rot scenario.
'Cause I was-
It's just so classic.
I was trying to avoid spoilers up until like we did this to make it as surprising as possible for each category winner. And then I just see my phone blowing up on Twitter as Bill Clinton trending, and I was like, "Why the fuck is Bill Clinton trending?" I was like, "Is he doing a presidential run for 2024 or something like that?" And I just see this like stage invader kid, and I see like Jeff Keighley tweet, "Here's the stage invader has been arrested," and I was like, "What the?" And just see this video
The
of like,
Reformed Rabbi Bill Clinton. So good, dude.
just the fact that this kid like rocked up on stage, and managed to just like present with the big boys essentially and shout out Bill Clinton.
Yeah, bro. It's so sick. Love that. But yeah, Elden Ring.
Yeah. I copped a dub
It's,
here with this one.
Yeah, me too. Because yeah, I mean, out of these, Elden Ring, I played through it twice. Loved it. It was amazing. I think it deserved to win, but I wasn't gonna be surprised if God of War won it. But
Yeah.
Elden Ring, baby, let's
Yeah.
go. Miyazaki stays winning. This is his
Miyazaki.
second Game of the Year award, which I think makes him now
The most winningest?
the most winningest, because
wow.
it was before that it was Sekiro which won Game of the Year.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well
So
done.
so From Software has the most Game of the Years now with 2
That's crazy.
in our young industry.
Yeah. I think, I had peaked early on this one with the previous podcast title of saying Elden Ring game is already Game of the Year, question mark.
Yes.
Had to back my faith in it, and it's paid off, so yeah.
So what is your end result? How many did you get?
Man, I wasn't keeping score. I need to go back and quickly count up. I got
I'm at a flat 20.
a flat 20. I feel like you would have taken it. I've got, I think, I didn't get that one. 2. Oh, here we go. You're getting a live count here.
Live count.
Okay, 3. Yeah, I'm definitely far off 20. I'm 3 for 5.
For next year, we're taking more notes, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, look, I'm the professional here, okay? I was taking the notes for my... Sorry, I should have been taking them also for Zia, apparently. Man can't even... Man can afford a $4,000 computer, but can't afford a piece of paper.
The budget was wasted on the computer and the tech.
Oh, my budget's gone.
We can't even spare a digital notepad over here. Well, I am 6 for 12, so yeah, I'm well out of the running.
What the hell? 6 for 12? What does that even mean?
Like, out of the 12 that I've counted, I've only gotten 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're definitely probably going to be behind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh, God.
that's an L moment. But yeah.
Great. I think good choice. I mean, this was really a two game kind of year.
Yeah.
So, not a lot of variety in terms of winners, but I mean, from the rest of it, I think it was a good show that they put on.
Yeah.
Most people Keeley did a poll at the end, and most people thought it was an A tier show, which is I'm sure I would agree with once we have some of these announcements.
Yeah, so I'm pulling them up now, just in terms of what was new trailers, world exclusive. Obviously, Keeley loves to drop that buzzword at his show. But I think we'll start off with do we want to start small or do we want to start big? What are we thinking?
Let's start at Hades 2.
Hades 2. That's a good starting point.
Dude, so amazing. When this got announced, I saw this, right? I didn't really see any of the winners, but I saw a lot of the announcements. And dude, the fact that Hades 2 exists is just so sick.
That's a cool
I
one.
mean, Hades was, yeah, definitely, like, it's one of my, I don't know, it's probably entered my top 10 for, like, games of all time.
Yep.
So good. Such an amazing roguelite. Such awesome story. Combat is just so fluid and fantastic. And now that we're getting a sequel, I can't believe it. It's so awesome.
Happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what else did you see that you thought
Yeah.
it was really awesome?
I think for me, the biggest announcement would be Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think that was... I'm very keen on that one. I watched because I missed the original show, so I was kind of watching all the trailers just that popped up on my YouTube feed before we sort of hopped on for the podcast. And yeah, Dominic looks very different in this version of the game, like, compared to the previous version. I don't know if that's just because they've done some generational updates from, like, the PS4, Xbox One to the Series X and PS5. But, like, obviously he's got a beard, but, man, Cal Kestis just looks really different in this game. Like, I almost thought it was a new character.
Well, I think it's because he's got a beard.
Yeah, the beard, I think, does a lot for the face. But yeah, it looks like it's back to its fantastic best. Star Wars, like, that game was, like, fantastic. Very keen for it. I still haven't finished it because I got lost in those maps. And there being, like, this is going to sound like a cop-out, but no fast travel system or way to easily maneuver some things, like, or working out how to get out of certain parts of the map was kind of difficult. So that's what kind of held me back. But yeah, very keen for this one. That's on my to buy list. I was looking at the special edition for it, but man, the one that I really...
the limited run?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I know that I want it, but I'm also like, man, I can't. It's like, because you get the lightsaber hilt.
A lightsaber.
You get the hilt, but if you want the actual, like, extension part of the lightsaber, you have to pay more. And then you get, like, the case for it's pretty cool. The steelbook's awesome. Steelbooks I don't see enough of these days, so I was pretty keen on that.
Really? I would say steelbooks have been back in for like a year.
Oh, really? Maybe.
Well, I mean, I work at an electronics store, so yeah, there's a lot of steel. There's a lot of steel cases going around.
That's true. Yeah, keen for that. What else? What else was on the list that you were pretty keen for? I assume Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty.
Let's go.
The Idris Elba shit. That looked awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
My man Knuckles is in, bro.
Yeah.
So good. We love Knuckles.
I like Idris Elba too. I reckon that's a good get for the series.
Dude, I can't wait for Keanu Reeves to be pissed at Idris Elba. That's it's going to be a very funny dynamic.
Yeah. Love it. What else was big at the show? Did you see the one called Crime Boss Rock City?
I did. I didn't really know what to think about it though.
It gives me like Payday vibes almost.
Yeah, like meets GTA kind of.
Yeah, but also it's like all these 90s movie stars. Like, the budget on this, and it comes in March, but the budget for the cast alone would be insane. It's got... Here we go. It's got Danny Glover, Kim Basinger, Vanilla Ice, Danny Trejo, Chuck Norris. Who else is in here? Or is that it? Either way, that's still like a pretty decent roster of like well-known people to chuck in just one game. Oh, and Michael Rooker. So yeah.
Yeah, they've got there's 6 minutes of gameplay up on GameSpot actually.
Which I'm surprised it's only 6 minutes
Interesting.
of, because it drops in March. So that game comes really soon.
Yeah, I guess this does look like a Payday game.
Yeah. Like, that's the initial vibe I got from it, because it was like a 4-player multiplayer, seemingly like rob a bank type scenario, and then escape almost like a cat smash and grab.
Yeah. It does kind of look like that.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Not holding my
Oh
hopes.
man, this one level that they're showing right now looks incredibly similar to one that's been Payday already.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very close. It's
Yeah.
very close.
I was like, oh,
dear.
sick, new Payday game. It's
I mean,
Payday
it
3.
is cool because Payday 2 looks like arse. So, you know, I do love heisting games. I mean, we only really have one, which is Payday. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's very true.
cool.
Other ones on my list I had Crash Team Rumble, which when I first saw the name, I was like, oh my god, they brought back Crash Bash. And it's not that at all. It's a 4v4 multiplayer game
Yeah.
that looks kind of like a competitor to Splatoon. Is the way that I'd kind of describe it. Like a PlayStation Xbox equivalent.
Yeah. That's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, like just from trailers and what I've seen, that's my likening. Obviously, I haven't played anything yet, but yeah, I'm keen on that one though. I think it could have a limited shelf life, but
Okay. Judas, from our man Ken Levine,
oh, okay.
the creator of BioShock. I mean, I mean, the game literally just looks more like it's just another BioShock.
Oh
But,
yes, yes, I did see the pictures for this one.
but we love that, and I'm a big fan. So
That could be cool. I'd be keen on that. When's that one?
yeah, it looks next year, I think.
Next year.
Dude, next year's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
there's too many games coming out next year. We're all in trouble.
Yeah, this is going to be a dangerous year for gaming. Man, I'm so keen for the Game Awards next year just to see what ends up on that list, because this year was pretty stale. It's going to be good to have a nice amount of variety next year. What else do we have? Horizon Burning Shores. That was just DLC.
Available on the PS5, by the way.
Only on PS5, that's right. What else? Oh, we've got Returnal and Last of Us Part 1 coming to PC. Surprise, surprise. Dune Awakening. That looks cool. That looks way better than Spice Wars. Obviously, it's only cinematic trailer at this stage, and it's in-game footage, but it's a cinematic.
It's a survival game.
Yeah. I'm semi-keen on that.
There's one more.
Are you thinking
I have in my head.
Death Stranding 2?
No, but that is a thing that I thought would exist as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really looking forward to Armored Core. That'll be sick.
Yep.
That
does look
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 looked awesome.
Yep.
And the last one I was looking forward to was... Where is it?
Hellboy?
Oh, yeah. No, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. They did that
Oh,
really nice little bat symbol at the end for Kevin Conroy, who has
yes.
passed away,
Yeah, that's cool.
unfortunately. But yeah, those are kind of the last three that I'm looking forward to. But definitely Judas is probably the one I'm looking forward to most because I mean Kevin Levine's been making this game for like, I don't know. Ghost Story Games, it's been like 6 years now,
Yep.
I think. Crazy.
Yeah.
Goddamn crazy.
Ooh. What did you think of the Death Stranding announcement?
Um, it was very obvious it was coming out. I mean, all the
Mm.
marketing materials was still using the same font
Mm.
from the old games. Like when they were like, who am I?" And I'm like, "You are a Death Stranding 2 character."
Yep.
Plus, like Norman Reedus has like one of the easiest silhouettes to like look through.
Yes. Yeah.
So when I saw that one of his silhouette, I'm like, okay, well that's obviously just Norman Reedus.
Because he semi-spoiled it in an interview earlier
He
this
did.
year.
He was like, yeah, I'm working on Death Stranding 2. Yeah, we're actually making a sequel to that one. And it's like, well. And then there was a photo that Kojima posted of him with like this inflatable hammer, like hitting Norman Reedus. So, I mean, yeah, not that big of a reveal for me, to be honest. But
Yeah.
crazy that another Amazon delivery game got greenlit by Sony, and it's a Sony exclusive again.
Yeah. Just keeping the boy
Yeah,
Kojima happy.
that's right. That's right.
Are you disappointed by the amount of announcements,
No, there was
or what
heaps.
was?
There was heaps. I only rattled off a few.
Yeah. What else have we got?
Like,
Transformers Reactive.
hell yeah, love Transform. Okay, so I'll run through the entire list of everything that got announced.
Mm.
Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, Transformers Reactivate, Dead Cells Return to Castlevania, which is a Dead Cells and Castlevania crossover. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Some game called Immortals of Veranium or something. Crime Boss Roque City, Hellboy Web of Weird Word, I don't know.
Yep.
Bayonetta Origins, Cerza and the Lost Demon, which looks really cool and cute as well. Final Fantasy 16, Judas, Armored Core 6, Earthblade, which is by the guys who made Celeste.
Oh.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Horizon Forbidden West, Crash Team Rumble, Banishes Ghosts of New Eden, After Us, Party Animals, Cyberpunk 2070, Phantom Liberty,
Yep.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6, Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League, Tekken 8 was another big one, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, The Lords of the Fallen, The Last of Us Part 1 and Returnal to PC, Baldur's Gate 3, more Forspoken, Remnant 2 got announced, which is awesome because Remnant's sick. Blue Protocol, which is another Genshin game. Horizon Call of the Mountain. Replace got another show in. Vampire Survivors. And I think that's roughly about it. Fire Emblem Engage got a little bit. Wild Hearts.
Yep.
Dune. Yeah, Destiny 2 Lightfall. So there was a lot. I don't know. That's enough for me. But
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's got a good list there. I was kind of surprised that we didn't see some more like existing game footage or like games that we know of. Like I kind of thought that now
you can just say Xbox. You can just say Xbox. They didn't show up at all.
Yeah, it's true. Also, the Avatar game, I thought they might have showed that, given that the movie comes out this week.
Hell no.
Hell no. Because the last time we saw a trailer for that was 2021. The Frontiers of Pandora game. Because I saw the trailer for that and I was like, damn, that's pretty sick. And then we haven't seen it since. And it's coming this year. Or not when I say this year, 2023.
Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised. I was kind of surprised that they didn't have a bit of a showing to capture or roll off the hype at least for the upcoming movie. But There you go.
Yeah. I think now we have to answer the really hard question.
Hmm.
What was our game of the year?
Oh, our game of the year.
We haven't even talked about what our game of the year was.
This is true. Um, Man,
What were you enjoying this year?
I really enjoyed Stray and the like sitting on the couch and just playing that. That was really fun for what it was worth.
Mm.
Um, but I mean, to be fair, I didn't play a whole lot of 2022 game releases. I've been clearing like 2021. Oh, sorry, 2022 for me has been a year of clearing the back catalog, which has
Yeah,
which
I think
is,
that's a lot.
yeah,
Which is a lot of the same for most people.
which has been kind of nice, and it's been I think the best year to do it because as we know, 2023 is going to just be massive. So it's nice to, I guess, get on top of everything. What have I been playing? Like I've been playing Days Gone at the moment, which if you've seen the news around that with the director basically shit talking the game and its sales. I like the game. I think it's a good game. Like it starts off pretty slow, but it's got elements of like a Mad Max. It's a zombie game. It's pretty fun. The economy is really cool with the fuel usage and everything like that. The map is massive, but it's not too big to the point where it's overwhelming. I like it, but you know, I've been doing this thing where I play one like 60 to 80 hour game, and then I'll drop in like an indie game in the middle. So I'll play like one big one, one small one, one big one small one, because I'm like, if you just do back-to-back big ones, it just gets draining almost.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, so that's kind of been my year. Enjoyed games this year like A Short Hike. What else have I played this year? Artful Escape, which was a 2021 Game of the Year nominee. Concrete Genie. Just having a look through my list. Played Tearaway. Peggle. Rhyme. Rhyme is fantastic if you haven't played that one. That's a couple of years old, but Kona. Heavenly Bodies.
So what I'm hearing is Stray for this year.
Oh yeah, for this year, yeah. To be succinct with the 2022 game, it would be Stray. What about you? You, I feel like would have played a lot more of the 2022 games than I would have.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like going through the list of like per month of like what I played. So in January, of all these games they released, I played Pokemon Legends Arceus,
Nice.
which was actually good and a nice refreshing change on the formula. Definitely not my game of the year though. February, I played Sifu.
Oh yeah, I played
I
Sifu.
played the Cyberpunk new gen update because that came in February. I
Yep.
played the Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy.
Nice.
Played Elden Ring because that was February.
Yep.
So at the moment, Elden Ring, we'll just hold that there. That's definitely probably my game of the year. March, what did I play? I played Gran Turismo 7. It was okay to good.
Yep.
Let's see. Rune Factory 5 I played. The Ascent I played. Ghostwire Tokyo I played. Kirby in the Forgotten Land I played.
Oh,
man,
Ghostwire.
I really liked Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby would be up there.
Kirby's so good. April, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Like we talked about this, I bounced off it pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, that was that's still sitting in my back catalog at the moment.
Yeah, mine too. Switch Sports I played.
Yeah,
I'm one of the
Switch
greatest
Sports.
volleyball players to ever do it.
I still need to
May
hop
I...
on and play golf. I haven't started playing golf yet since that dropped.
Never. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I just read my game of the year actually.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna leave it in the burner until I come back to it. But in May, what did I play in here? I played nothing but my game of the year in May. June. What did I play? I played Diablo Immortal. Mario Strikers Battle League. That sucked, unfortunately. It was nothing like the DS game, which sucks. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I played that. That was really good. That was a fun time. July. Looks like not much. Looks like I didn't play much. Yeah, I haven't. That's when Stray came out, but I haven't played Stray yet.
Oh, I haven't played Stray.
August. It's sitting in the back catalog. Cult of the Lamb I played. Rollerdrome is awesome. I played Rollerdrome.
Yep.
Highly recommend. September. What did I play? I played Temtem. I did not really like it.
Yeah, didn't hear the best things about Temtem.
Yeah, look, wouldn't recommend it. The combat's really fun, but everything else kind of is ass.
Yeah.
October, I've played Overwatch 2. I have played it. Bayo 3. Bayo 3 is also really good.
Yep.
November, what did I play in November? Vampire Survivors came out technically in November, even though it's been early access for a bit. So I guess Vampire Survivors. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet I've been slowly playing through with my partner. And Warhammer 40k Darktide, which has been super fun. Really enjoyed that. But if we're going with my absolute winner for this year,
I was trying to work it out.
It's Citizen Sleeper.
Citizen Sleep. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you did talk about that one a couple of times on the podcast, so I'm not sure.
Like it's definitely between Elden Ring and Citizen Sleeper, but Citizen Sleeper is so good. It's like actually incredible. And it's like also not very much I think the reason why for me it's Game of the Year is it's because it's a game that typically is not my style, like at all. It is a game that the formula of it shouldn't be like that. It's just usually not a thing that I enjoy a whole lot.
Because that was one of your Game Pass games, wasn't it?
It was. It was on Game Pass, yeah. And yeah, so good. So good. Yeah, it's probably Citizen Sleeper. Just for, like, I knew exactly what I was getting into with Elden Ring, right? And obviously it's amazing and you know what to expect, but with Citizen Sleeper, you know, I didn't know what to expect. It was like literally the Game Pass special of like, oh, I don't think I'll like it, but yeah, hey, it's on the pass, right? May as well try it. It's literally costs me nothing besides my subscription.
Yep.
And just fell in love with it, you know?
Damn.
So in that very long-winded way, Citizen Sleeper. But yes, I did play a lot of games this year.
Yeah.
Probably more than most years.
Ooh, well, there you go. That's I think that might just about do us for the 2022 Game of the Year edition of the podcast. I think we might now hop over to chat and have a bit of a discussion, see what everyone's feeling and what you guys enjoyed as well. Thank you so much for listening to the Game Lounge podcast for 2022. If you have tuned in at any point during the year, we thank you so much, and we'll be back bigger and better than ever in 2023. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.